Welcome into another week of IPL. Thank you for coming in, everyone in the chat. We are the Icon Power League. And joining me today is a new face, a new special individual that is going to be casting with me today. Our first match of the day. It's Yota. Yota, welcome in and tell these beautiful people who you are and what you do.
Hello, thank you, Luca. Welcome for having me in here, guys. I am new here, and I will be joining you as your co-caster today with Luca, who's obviously been around here before. Now, guys, I'm a new caster for you guys. I'm also a Rocket League content creator, and I was invited here, so I'm actually looking forward to seeing these matches. We've got some good stuff coming up. And more on that in a little bit. But that's all for me right now. I do look a little bit weird there on the camera, I have to say. Might just be me, but hey, I'm just putting it out there. Anywho,
Oh
back to you, Luca.
they are removing your your head. I mean, but yeah, we are entering week number 6 for those who are not aware. This is the start of the new half of the week. We have Icon Exotic as our main lead. They are top of the table with a 5-0 lead. So yeah, so far it's been quite well for them, and they are going to be facing today respect Team Epsilon, who are dueling there with Team CEO, Evit, and Vipers for the few spots that are remaining after GK Esports sadly had to retire from the league. So yeah, everyone is quite evenly so, except from Exotic. So maybe if they can scrap a win here and there, Team Epsilon can come back and face against the other teams. So far, Exotic though, they have been so well prepared to face the opposition, even when they had to come with a sub to back them up. They still have managed to win their matches. Remember, Team Exotic also played Epsilon last week, and they really stepped it up. They won 3-0, although the games were so evenly matched and they only had like one goal differential. I think Team Exotic was on top that day. So yeah, they won recently. They are in the lead, and Team Epsilon has to make a lot of work here to beat them up. We shall see then if they have what it takes, and if they prepare in these last 2 weeks what they had to beat them up. But yeah, that's the context of this first game. Joda, what do you think is going to happen today?
Yeah, well, as you said, there's been a lot of switch up there, and unfortunately, I've not been in there in the previous matches, but I do know some of these players, so it is definitely going to be interesting to watch these matches coming up. As you said, Exotics with a 5-0 win ratio, so they've been absolutely smashing it, obviously, and it's going to be interesting how the opponents are going to tackle that because they are a very strong team. So I'm definitely waiting for some good gameplay here. It's going to be best of fives, so we'll have to wait and see how that plays out there, Luca. But I'm thinking we're going to have some very top-notch matches there.
Yeah, I think it's going to be quite evenly so, because it was quite even last week. So I expect good things from Epsilon, this Portuguese squad, that they haven't been around a lot here, and they came in after one of the teams. I think it was called Wayne Esports retired from the league at the quite at the beginning. They didn't even make the first match, and they came in clutch to save the day and play for them, and they have been improving a lot, and the level has gone quite high. So over the weeks, I think they have been training, they have been reviewing what they can do better, and yeah, I expect good things from them. So let's hope they can live up to my hype at least, and I hope that it's going to be even if Exotic takes the win, that it's going to be a fight between both of these teams.
Yeah, definitely. That's what I'm hoping here as well. And I do think Exotic's got a very good shot at keeping that lead that they've already got. But let's hope that Epsilon is giving them their utmost best. And as I see right now, the people are joining in. So let's go straight into the match. Thank you for that beautiful intro there, Luca.
Yeah, we are going to Manfield Night for our first game of the night. This is game number 1 then of this best of 5. It's Respect Epsilon versus Exotic. Let's see who can take this win. And next is giving a great pass to Genquinho. Genquinho to the middle. So far, no one could shoot that ball in. Ball bounces quite high. Genquinho. Oh no, he flopped it with the flip reset, trying to control the ball. And sadly for them, it's Exotic who misses out on the first shot, at least on the first few 30 seconds of the game. Although Thuber in the air looking for an air dribble bump, couldn't find it in the end.
Yeah,
The first
Genki
few
now on
seconds
that
have
wall.
been all Exotic so far. Yeah, tell me.
Yeah, definitely. So far, Exotic has been very strong here. But
Oh,
as
what?
we say that, Yuri pops it in right there for Epsilon, taking the first goal here. Beautiful, quick little shot there. Akuma? Oh, Akuma put it in. I am so
Yeah.
sorry there. I had Yuri on there, but Akuma put it in there. Beautiful first quick little shot there in the first minute. Now, that was quite unexpected there. We were talking about how Exotic was probably going to take this away, but right here, Epsilon showing that they are definitely not to be trifled with.
Yeah, it was quite unexpected. Exotic had the control, had the possession, and they were not able to counterattack. But then all of a sudden, Hurry with a quick demo, just setting up his teammate Akuma for the shot, and that's how it all ended up happening. This is 1-0 then for Team Epsilon, that they find the lead in the first minute of the game. Thuber controlling the ball in the corner, couldn't clear the ball away. Now Nix, great pass to Thuber. Thuber with the shot. It's wide, sadly. And Hurry is trying to clear the ball away, but Chinquinho again with the control. And that's a great pass. And that's a great shot. And we have an equalizer. And this is tied again with 3 minutes and 30 seconds remaining in the clock.
Honestly, that was a quick little touch there from Gianchino up into Fuba there. Fuba beautifully put that in and tying it up, as she said. Now, they looked a little bit awkward there in the first, minute and a half, but they seem to have regained themselves here. As they are going for a quick one here. Fuba up in the air, tries to double it, doesn't get a nix now. Following up, Akuma there with the quick little save. Now, Gamer up, putting it in front, backboard for Akuma, but Gianchino is there. Demos in. Nix now onto Genquino. Genquino doesn't quite reach that. And Fuber there now. Gamer. Now, so far, Epsilon is being pressured here pretty badly by Exotic. But they did manage to get it out of their side of the half. But it looks like Exotic is definitely tuning up the heat a little bit here. Now, onto Akuma.
Nix with the center ball, could not find the pass, and now a quick counter attack, and that's a great shot. Oh, what a great goal from Respect Epsilon on the counter attack on the offensive side. Akuma finding the great pass to Gamer, who slots it in. Nothing to do there for the defense of Exotic, and Respect Epsilon takes the lead back again after a quick counter attack.
Honestly, very unexpected so far. I was thinking there was going to be a lot more pressure here from Exotic, but Epsilon is definitely showing off that they are not to be trifled with here. Now Fuber on that ball. Akuma quickly tries to 50 him. Now Yuri tries to reach, but nobody's there. Akuma off that back wall. And Genquino and Nix are a little bit awkward there with each other. Nix now missing. Genquino in a very bad position. You don't want to be caught there. And this is why you don't want to be caught there, because Gamer saw it and he slotted it in like it was nothing.
Yeah, great transition to the offensive side, and Akuma finding the bump needed to set his team up. Gamer just spicing it up with the bounce there to make the defense doubt where that ball was going. And great showing from Epsilon now that they are 2 goals up on the first game, and a game that has been quite difficult for them at the beginning. And it looks like now the tides are turning. That now Epsilon is taking control of the ball and trying to control a bit the pace here and there. But so far it was all Exotic, but Exotic could not finish all of their opportunities that they have in the offensive side, and Epsilon been taking great shots and great opportunities here and there, especially Gamer on the offensive side setting up his team up.
Yeah, definitely. So far, I think Exotic just needs to find that pace a little bit, because they have been getting in quite a few shots. 6 shots already on that net, and even more if you count the ones that didn't go towards the box there. But they just can't seem to finish it. And so far, Epsilon has been taking advantage of that, because they have been lacking a little bit on the defensive side as well. But right here, they are trying to turn up that heat once again. Nyx now off that corner. Akuma trying to follow through, both missing. Fuba with a shot, and it's in! What a beautiful follow-up there from that little aerial mishap there earlier on. Nyx trying to get a pinch there, it looks like, off that ceiling. And Akuma trying to follow through, but Fuba slotted it in, now taking 1 goal off that lead.
Well, it's still a 1 goal lead for Epsilon that they had to hold on this minute and 15 seconds remaining off the clock. But that's a great shot, and it's going to slot it in, and an equalizer comes so fast. And you have to feel for them, because that's just so unfortunate. Akuma was trying to block there and ended up giving a pass to their opposition. And this is a tied game once more with a 1 minute and 11 remaining on the clock. And both teams can take this.
Yeah, honestly, you got to love it. For everybody that does play Rocket League, you know it. Your best passes, your best shots are always the most disadvantaged towards your own net, usually. And Rocket League has proven itself once again here with that shot just now. Yuri up now, though. Nyx trying to read that off the corner. Gets a little bit of an awkward touch there. Genkino in, though. Gamer in again with one of those deadly shots. Gamer has been popping off with them. Now Fuber with a double, and he slots it. Oh my days, Fuba has been carrying so far in the last 3 minutes for Team Exotic, now giving them a 1-goal lead up against Epsilon, and that changed the pace completely.
Yeah, he has been great so far, and Fuber is one of those guys that has been showing up every week, every single week. We see a double tap from Fuber. He is the striker for his team, and he has been showing up so well. 30 seconds remaining only, and so far Exotic is keeping this league. That's a good demo to open up the counter offense, counter attack. Nyx trying to clear the ball. Good pass to Fuber. Fuber couldn't take the shot. Now ball on the corner. Gamer is gonna try to find Akuma. Akuma was nowhere to be found. He did not have enough boost, and now only the last few seconds remaining on the clock. Akuma has to clear this ball away, but Genkino with a shot trying to finish the game, but so far that ball did not bounce. And also shot. Oh my God! What the redirect? Oh my God, I cannot believe it. That's amazing. Gamer with the pass and Huri with the redirect of the century. What the hell was that? Amazing shot.
Honestly, I am blown away by that. That was some RLCS gameplay right there. Beautiful shot there. Yuri must be feeling ecstatic right now, and hopefully that gave them a little bit of the wind there. But so far, it is now overtime, and Exotic is putting a pressure. Fuba with, once again, a double touch there. Nothing too crazy right now. Fuba off the wall onto Nyx. Can he reach? Nyx puts it high. Gamer now. Genkino reaching Fuba once again. So many shots here coming in from Exotic, but none seem to reach. Now, we've seen this before, obviously, in the first, 4 minutes of the game. Lots of shots, but nothing really coming through there. They did pull through in the end, but Epsilon has been devastatingly crushing them with these retaliations. So right now, Akuma and Gamer. Gamer, once again, Gamer. Akuma, double, slots it!
That's a great play. What a play! Gamer was just like a missile. He said, "Fuber, you're mine." And Akuma just trying to slow that ball to not hit the crossbar. And he finds the shot in the end. Great showing from Epsilon that they did not give up, even with that ball almost hitting the floor. And with a great rating from Huri and a even better finisher and better play in the end from overtime. Respect Epsilon takes the win on game number 1.
Yeah, definitely. That was a beautiful first game there. Lots of pressure from Exotic, but they just couldn't seem to reach that goal. Lots of passing plays, lots of shots. But honestly, as you can see, Epsilon has been crushing it with the saves. And with obviously a deficit here in shots, but a lead in goals, you can see that they've definitely been taking advantage of those misses from Exotic there. I'm curious to see how this is going to go into game 2. And so far, Epsilon has been crushing it.
Yeah, they really have, and Gamer just being there for his team has 100% participation in goal, and he had to be there because his team was sometimes in a bit of a struggle, especially in defense, and they had to counterattack as fast as possible. The defense from Exotic is known to be good, but this time it just couldn't face the offensive, the quick offensive of Epsilon here and there, and that's what makes the difference. And we are going to see then on this game number 2. I missed up the map, but we are gonna play on on yeah, a night map. But yeah, we're gonna do a quick change here and there. But what do you think of this first game?
Yeah, honestly, the first game was beautiful there, and I am definitely looking forward to that second game. I do hope Exotic picks up the pace a little bit more there and tries to slot in a few more shots up against Epsilon, because so far Epsilon's been crushing it with retaliating those misses from Exotic there. Um, I do notice that my camera is still a little bit weird. I hope we can fix that in a little bit. So I do apologize for that, guys. Yeah, I do see it's crappy. Thank you for letting me know my camera is being weird. But I am looking forward to that second match, and I'm hoping that we can see some more passing plays coming in from Exotic there. And yeah, as I said, Epsilon has been crushing it, Lucas. So definitely unexpected there in round 1.
Yeah, and I think also that both teams are quite evenly matched, especially Exotic taking all this control of the ball. And once they feel a bit more comfortable, they switch to offense, and they can be very dangerous. And if you're Epsilon, when you're in defense, you're a bit of struggling here and there. And I think what's missing on Exotic side is a bit of the physicality. Yeah, we are missing a bit of demos here and there to open up the offensive side and score a bit more goals, because you have the shots, you have the opportunities, but you cannot finish them because the defense is there.
Yeah, definitely. One of the things that has been lacking is that reach, and obviously a few demos here and there, or a few nicely placed bumps would definitely clear that field for them. One of the things that I have been noticing as well is that they just can't seem to get the power they need. So if they speed up those passes just a little bit and try to get those touches in just a little bit quicker, they might be getting that speed that they do need to slot these goals. But with that being said, I do see that we are loading into the second game, so let's go and see how this plays out.
Yeah, we shall see then how this is going to pan out for Exotic on this game number 2. And they started so well. They find the goal. They find the pass, and Chiquinho carrying that ball up, mixed with the pass. Thuber was there to finish that ball. It almost felt like it was slipping away from their fingers, these opportunities, but they finally find the goal on the first few seconds of this game number 2, as you just said, in Forbidden Temple. Let's see if Epsilon can respond after this initial goal in the first few seconds.
Yeah, right here, I am having some technical difficulties. I am looking from the stream right now. My Rocket League did have a bit of a crash there, but so far it's been a good start there for Exotic. Very unexpected there with that first goal, and already up into 4 minutes 30. Am I still in the Discord call? I hope I am.
Yes, you are,
Good,
and
all right.
we hear you so well. It's great.
Okay, luckily, yeah, I do apologize there, guys. I do have a few technical difficulties here. So, Luca, if you could just take over for a few seconds, I'm getting back in as we speak.
Right, perfect. We have happened this second goal of the game. Akuma could not defend that ball. He was also being bumped, and now Exotic on this game number 2 is bringing up the heat. they cannot allow Epsilon to counterattack, so they are trying to find more demos, they are trying to find a bit more pace, and they are finding it on the offensive side on this first minute of the game, and Epsilon still could not find the answer that they needed, they could not find the position of the ball as well. Akuma now trying to get the ball out of the corner. Chiquinho with a pass to Nix. Nix has it on the backboard. Thuber is waiting. Thuber champion for the ball, but Nix made a touch too many. Could not find the last pass. Thuber did not get the shot. The ball in the corner where he has control of it. This is Nix now trying to take control with 0 boost. Doesn't have anything left on the tank to make the pass. Thuber now trying to find his teammate, but he was not there. He had nothing left. Gamer now finally cleared the ball away. Gamer with the pass, trying to find his teammates. No one was there for the shot. 3 minutes and 50 remaining. This is Hurry trying to 50 the ball away. Great pass. Akuma to Hurry with the shot. Nix was there for the defensive side. Another shot, and it's why Nix was there again. What a great defense from Nix to keep the ball away. It was the first goal that was coming in from Epsilon, and in the end the defense too strong, and on the other side Chiquinho with a quick double tap to make it 3-0. Great showing from Exotic.
Honestly, beautiful double tap there. I was just in time joining back in to see that, and I'm not disappointed with what I saw once I joined back in. 3-0 right now, and it does look like Exotic has definitely found their way on the field right now. They did seem to struggle in that first game, but all those doubts are gone now, as they are definitely putting up the pressure here in the second game, showing them why they've got that 5-0 lead so far. Now, Fuber on that ball into the corner. Akuma with a quick little touch there, reaching Yuri. Yuri, no power behind that. Nix quickly clears it, and now Genkiino. Genkiino misses that ball. Fuber catches up for him. Yuri in that corner. Nix misses the ball as well. Lots of whiffs here on this field right here today, which is interesting. There's not something I expected to see today. I don't know about you, but definitely more whiffs than I expected.
Well, it's also a bit of mistakes that are forcing the other players to act, and I think it's like a change of stuff. Like one player misses, the other one was trying to predict where the ball was going, and they keep missing because they are trying to keep this quick pace to try to get past the defense, and it must be hard to all of a sudden try to be faster and try to reach faster and read the ball faster. And yeah, I think this also happens on all levels of Rocket League, not only on the Grand Champion side, but we also have pro players missing the ball here, and they're trying to go as fast as possible to gain an advantage. But so far, it's been all Exotic on this game. Gamer with a pass to Akuma to put it in, and that's a 3-1 then in the scoreboard. Finally, Epsilon finding the gap, finding the opening to put that ball inside the net. With 1 minute and 21 remaining, they finally found a quick answer at least.
Yeah, definitely did. That was a beautiful little shot and a good passing play. And as you just said, obviously it is a chain reaction. When one of the people misses, it is obviously hard at this pace to keep up and to catch up for that. But so far, Epsilon has been definitely trying to reach that other side of the field. But Exotic has just been turning up that pressure. Now Nix off in that corner. Akuma, nobody there to reach for it. So Genkiino's got a little bit of time here, but Akuma is not letting it slide. He's like, if nobody's there, I'll catch up myself. Akuma once again. Akuma is a one-man army right now. I don't know what is going on with Akuma, but whatever was in his food, I want some of that because Akuma is popping off here. 44 seconds left on the clock, and he is definitely not giving up just yet. Exotic with the pressure here, but definitely Epsilon is not out yet. 30 seconds on that clock. Can they get 2 quick goals in, or is this game on to Exotic?
We shall see then the bell, ringing here. 30 seconds remaining. The last few seconds, they need 2 quick goals in succession. Let's see if they can manage. Hurry now. Trying to clear the ball away. Chiquinho trying to control the ball. Oh no, Akuma so fast to the ball. Looking for the pass. No, Gamer had the shot. And he misses. He misses. The ball bouncing out. And now that's the end of this game number 2 then for them. This is going to be a tie series with the scoreboard. And the ball, it's just going to fall. And the result is going to be a win for our team that is leading. But we are gonna have only one goal difference in the end, as well as game number one. Game number one, remember, it was overtime, and Akuma is gonna send it the last goal of this game number two. We have a tie series, then Exotic finding the victory they needed, but in the end, Epsilon was catching up.
Yeah, definitely. Epsilon has been putting under pressure there, and I do think they have to thank their second commander Akuma for that. Because Akuma, in the last minute and a half, was putting under the pressure. Exotic didn't know what was happening to them. There was one army in the field, and I think he called it teammates to my surprise there. Definitely some good pressure there at the end, and putting it back on 0 seconds to a 1-goal difference. Very, very well played there from Epsilon, and I'm definitely looking forward to that third game, as it is now 1-1, and the players seem to finally be ready. They seem to be woken up. They seem to be knowing where to be and what to do on that field. So definitely looking forward to that second game. Good performance overall here from both teams.
Yeah, good performance, and this is what we saw last week that we had a game that they played. Epsilon was catching up with Exotic. Exotic a bit more on top, but now they took one game. They know it's possible to do so, and they just need to find the right positioning. And I think here Akuma was great. Last game, Gamer was great. I think they need to find games where all of their teammates are great or in the best moments. So yeah, they need a bit more participation, especially Hurry, and I think they can really match up this Exotic domination of the field at times.
Yeah, definitely. But let's not count Yuri out, because Yuri has been overall, I think, one of the more. Oh my days! What an action right here in the first 10 seconds of the match. My days. I was just going to go on about how Yuri was definitely not to be left out there, but this game is into an intense start here with now Genkino and Akuma in a bit of a chase there. Akuma still keeping up that pressure from the first game, but it does lead to a ball there for Nyx. Nyx almost doubles that in. Now Fuber on that ball. Exotic is definitely turning up the pressure even more, and it looks like so far Epsilon is definitely in a bit of a panic here, as they need to catch up to that change of pace once again by Exotic.
Yeah, quick change of pace and so quick to the ball, and they're trying to find these individual plays as well that were not coming in from Nyx or Shenkinio, but Thuber, and now all three have tried a double tap at least. This time Nyx didn't find it in the end, but he was so close to scoring that ball. This is Shenkinio now, great pass to Thuber. Oh, Thuber, pre-jump too far up. This is Gamer clearing that ball away. Thuber took control of the ball by mistake, and now the center is there. Gamer could not find the shot. This is Hurry, has to try to control the ball. Gamer is there to help him out. Akuma now with not enough boost, I think, to make a play.
Definitely not there, but he did pop it up there and in hopes to reach one of his teammates. And now Genkino, what a beautiful touch there. That was a little bit awkward there from Epsilon's side, but Genkino definitely knew what to do there, and he profited, putting it in between two defenders, taking the first goal. And interesting to note, the first goal is actually quite far into the third game here. That definitely indicates that both teams are turning up the heat a little bit here, and so far it's been good defense, offense on both Epsilon's and Exotic side.
Yeah, I think both teams can adapt, and they just need to do it a bit more quicker than. And Epsilon now has to try to find the answer, but that was a great showing from Exotic again. Genkinho finding the ball that he wanted. 3 minutes remaining then. Genkinho looking for the pass to Thuber. Thuber looking for the shot. This is wide, and the ball is in the corner. Another shot, and it's there.
What a save!
What a save from Hurry. That's a great defense, but the pressure is still there. Thuber looking for the double tap, looking for the ball. He's defended well in the backward. Gamer looking for his teammates there in the middle. So far not finding the quick counter attack that they found on game 1 and 2. Epsilon is just struggling here on this half of game 3 that already has gone by.
Yeah, honestly, and what a half it's been. It's been super intense so far. Exotic, not a moment off that ball. They have been keeping pressure up. Even just now being demoed, they still keep the pressure up. Fuba now trying to reach Chinkino. Gamer now finally getting a clear in there for Epsilon, but straight away it is back into Epsilon's side there. Once again a demo, but no real ball control here. Chinkino now, quick little touch there. Fuba needs to do something there. Fuba now off that ball, Nix onto Gamer. Gamer with a nice receive there, not gonna lie. Gamer so strong in game one. Now struggling to find his pace a little bit there. And Yuri, who we just said didn't really have a strong game just yet, is definitely now one of their stronger players here in this third game as they struggle up against the immense pressure here from Exotic. Now Exotic up in the air. Jenkino tries with a flip reset. Doesn't quite reach, but Fuber tries to get it.
Ball up high, Thuber looking for the center pass. No one is there for the shot. Akuma trying to clear the ball away, but it runs into Thuber again. Thuber looking for the double tap. It's too high, but Nix is there for the shot. What a great play and what a great goal for Exotic. This is 2-0 now, and Thuber finding the pass. He could do it himself. I think he had the boost, but saw that Nix had a better shot, and there was he to take it. And this is a 2-0 then lead for Exotic with 1 minute and 15 remaining. Epsilon is still nowhere to be found.
Yeah, definitely the pressure in this game has just been immense, and I think even though Epsilon had a phenomenal second and also a great first game there up against Exotic, definitely unexpected, I think Exotic has now found their pace and is definitely trying to show off that they are with that 5-0 win ratio for a reason. Fuber now off that ball. They are taking it a lot slower here. A lot more shots and a lot more action going on, but fewer goals here. And you can tell why, because these people have been getting a lot more consistent with their touches and their saves. But now Fuber with a quick little shot there. Nix gets it down, places it in front of Fuber, and all he had to do was slot that in. Yuri not getting that speed there that he needed. And there Akuma with a demo in the end, just out of frustration or out of something. But it is now 3-0 with 44 seconds left.
Yeah, I think this game has been all Exotic so far, and Epsilon did not find the answers that they wanted, couldn't adapt fast enough, and now Exotic is running away with this game number 3, and it's going to give them the lead, and it's going to put them in match point for a 6-0 in a row. So it's complicated for Epsilon. They need to change a few more things. That's a Tom come in to clear the ball away in the last few seconds remaining. I think it did not matter in the end either way. But yeah, Epsilon is going to lose then this game number 3, and it's match point for teams Exotic.
Yeah, definitely a good gamer. If you look at the score real quick, we got a beautiful 12 shots in from Exotic there, and only 1 shot in there for Epsilon, and it was saved as well. That was a rough game there on Epsilon, and Exotic has definitely taken a good lead here. Now, honestly, beautiful game there. Lots of pressure. Nix definitely putting up the pressure a little bit as well. Nix was not so prominent in the first few games, but he's definitely been making himself known on the field here in this game, giving them the win here. Now, I don't know about you, Luce, but that was a beautiful game to me.
It was a great managed game for Exotic. They managed the pace, they controlled the ball, and did not let Epsilon push forward. They were not finding the opportunities to shoot on net, and as you said, only 1 shot on the whole game. That's nothing. When you have no opportunities, you have no goals as well.
Yeah, definitely. And it is just that pressure. It must have been immense on them. It must have been crushing. Because honestly, I wouldn't even want to know what it feels like to be on that field right now up against Exotic, because they are turning up the heat all the way to level hell right now. It is definitely a beautiful series so far. And with that match point Exotic is now on, Epsilon has definitely got to find their way on that field, trying to get some shots in there, because otherwise they are not taking it home tonight.
Yeah, I definitely agree. I think they need to change something. They need to adapt something, especially in this game number 4, where their backs are against the wall. The pressure Exotic is putting in is maybe it's just too high, but they just need a few more demos or something. But or maybe secure more boost, because they have been stealing so much boost Exotics, and it's working so well for them. Now Akuma trying to control the ball. The first few seconds, again,
Ooh,
all exotic. Next with a double tap. Oh, what a
what a
save
save!
from Hurry from inside the net to say no. We don't get the early goal. That was a great attempt as well from Exotic.
Yeah, definitely a beautiful shot there. Now, a little bit back there on those demos. I don't know if demos are really what they need here because they have been getting in so many demos last game. But Exotic has just been pressuring through everything. I hope for Epsilon that they can find each other here as they are now. A little bit more on that offensive there with a beautiful shot in there. Now, Exotic driven a little bit more to the defense. And so far, still no goals. So both sides have been relatively harmless aside from that one shot in. But now, right now, Nix tries to pop it up. Jenkins, oh no! Oh, what a beautiful touch there. But unfortunately, he didn't slot it. Now Yuri on that ball onto Fuber. Fuber quickly reads it. Akuma, what will Akuma do there? Akuma tries to pop it over, doesn't quite reach, but Yuri is there to catch up. Takes it slowly, pops it up. But Nix doesn't give them a chance to breathe. As now Jenkino slotting it with the first goal. A minute and a half in. Beautiful goal there.
Great pass from Fuber, great vision to put the ball in a great spot from Chenquinho. Nothing to do for the defense. 1-0 then in this first minute and a half that has been going on in this game number 4, and with these results they take the win, the 6th win in a row. So it's looking grim for Epsilon because they're finding the second goal as well off the kick of Thuber, finding the shot and finding the bump as well. Akuma was there to make the defense and he just finding off the wall down. He was like a missile looking for the defense.
Yeah, definitely. Beautiful there. Can we just talk about the fact how he caught it and still managed to get that much power? Because that was not an easy catch there into a shot. Now, off that kickoff, we have now Fuber on that ball. Fuber misses the ball there. Akuma tries to center it. Nobody there. Yuri went a little bit right. Now, Fuber with another double attempt. Fuber has been crushing it with these doubles so far. Now, Gamer on that ball. Gamer tries to reach somebody there. Akuma, but the pressure is just too much here. Jenkino, Nix, Fuber tries to get a redirect there, doesn't quite reach there, but Nix catches up. Now Akuma once again. Akuma definitely trying to pull up in this game, but doesn't get the touches that he did last game where he was so aggressive. Right now, Gamer trying to reach somebody, but nothing happens there. And Fuber, once again, just in series match 1, where they had an unlucky touch there off that wall. Now Nix and Gamer onto Fuber, and Fuber slots it in like it's nothing.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes you get unfortunate, but you have to be in a good position to make the shot, and Thuber was there for it. This is 3-0 then for Exotic, that is looking to win this series in only 4 games. So far, Epsilon is not finding the answer, is not finding the response, not finding the shot as well to make their opportunities. Only one so far in this whole game. Akuma is gonna make it 2, looking to break the defense. Chenquinho was there for the defense. Another shot, it's wide, and Thuber was there to clear it away. Akuma now controlling the ball. It's being demo for his efforts, and Thuber is gonna try to clear the ball away. Couldn't in the end. Now Chenquinho with the control of the ball. The pressure was mounting from Epsilon, and finally a shot. Thuber is going to clear the ball away with Nix, and the danger is out. 1 minute and 50 remaining. Then Epsilon is still not finding that goal.
Yeah, definitely the game has so far very much been looking exotic once again. And I was hoping for Epsilon to kind of reach each other a little bit more in this last game, apparently, because honestly, 1 minute left, 30 seconds. It is starting to look like this might be the last game here. So far, Exotic has been definitely on that ball. They've been keeping the pressure up. And Epsilon just can't seem to change the pace here. As now Jenkino is popping up that ball high. Yuri with a quick little save there. Nix, though, reaches Jenkino once again. And Jenkino, the MVP so far of this match, slots it in once again. Beautiful pass there from Nix. Quick to read there from Jenkino. And Akuma tried to react, but they were just no match there. Now 4-0, 1 minute 20 seconds left to go. It is not looking sunny in Philadelphia right now for Epsilon.
Well, yeah, I mean, Jenkino has been great shooting precision and consistency, and threading the needle there on the defense to find the 4th goal. And with 1 minute remaining, I find it quite hard for an Epsilon comeback. I mean, it's not impossible. Nothing is impossible in Rocket League, but it's looking it's looking like a too tall order for them so far. But Hurry trying to look for that goal. Thuber is gonna clear that ball away, playing with Nix. Nix with Chequinho. Chequinho with Thuber. Oh wow! What a play! And the wall is completed. And the pass are just beautiful. Nix to Chequinho, Chequinho to Thuber, and it's just textbooks for the
Honestly,
fifth goal, and we have a 5-0 advantage for Exotic. Yeah, tell me.
yeah, a beautiful three-way pass there. Honestly, that was indeed, as you said, textbook. Now, that is the gameplay you love to see here in these matches, and the gameplay that you really want to be going for, especially up against people with this high pressure. I mean, don't get me wrong, Epsilon is still formidable players, and passes like these are just what make the difference in these matches. Right now, lots of battles on that middle field from both sides here, lots of ball loss here. Now, Genkino up, trying to reach Fuba. Fuba reaches, goes for a double. Fuba does it! Oh my days, he is nasty with it.
Really? No, it's just Thuber doing Thuber things. That's a great double tap. Nothing to do for Gamer that was in a good position to try to stop it, but in the end, it's just Thuber better in the air for the shot. And this is the victory then. Number 6 and 6 goals for Exotic. Almost looking like it was going to be tainted with a goal from Epsilon, but so far not finding the mark. Another attempt from Epsilon to at least go away with the honor, but
Oh
no,
my
Nyx is gonna
days.
make it 7 with a great control and flip reset to win this game, to finish it up in style. Great showing from Team Exotic. Ah, beautiful,
Honestly,
beautiful to
yeah.
finish it up.
Couldn't have gone better there on that last goal, not gonna lie. That was a beautiful shot there, giving them the win and giving them that 6-0 undefeated win streak there. Honestly, what a game. Epsilon quick to leave that match there, and I can't blame them because they must be devastated right now. They did hold up their own very well up against Exotic, but Exotic just shown them why they have that now 6-0 win streak. Beautiful gameplay so far, Luca.
Oh yeah, beautiful gameplay from Exotic, and as you said, showing why they're on the lead of the table. And Epsilon, I think they couldn't adapt in the end to the changes that Exotic was making to Epsilon, and this is this talks about the prep work that Epsilon had coming in with this matchup. Uh, they had a clear plan and they were making good use of it, but as soon as Exotic uh, made a few changes, made the adaptation, it just was over on this last game.
Yeah, definitely. I think Exotic has definitely shown them what they're capable of here. But nonetheless, Epsilon, very good performance there up
Yeah.
against the top team here in this tournament so far. But yeah, unfortunately, life is not made up of fairy tales, and today has shown why as Exotic has taken that win up of Epsilon. Very well played.
Yeah, very well played, and I really like the showing that Exotic is bringing to the league. They are the clear favorite so far, and we are all rooting to the other team because we love upsets. But so far, they have been proving that there is no team that is better in this league. But yeah, we are going to go on a small little break as we ready up the interview with the winning side. Don't go anywhere, and we are back in just a few minutes.
See you guys in a minute.
Hey, what the hell? Why you hanging on the rooftop by yourself? I have an open invitation, but you're telling me go get lost. I don't wanna see your face. Yeah, what the hell? So why don't we stay out till the morning light? Cause two wrongs can make a right. We're just doing what we feeling right now. Some Chardonnay, we camp in the parking lot. Leave traces of plastic cups. We're just doing what we feeling right now. So what the hell? Why you hanging on the rooftop by yourself? Always waiting for the one, but I got news for you. I'm the best that you can get, so what the hell? Yeah, what the hell? So what the hell? So what the hell? What are you waiting for now? And what the hell? You're pretending that you like somebody else. Like you got boys waiting in line to take you home. But tell the truth, you'll spend the night alone. Let's be alone. So why don't we stay out till the morning light? Cause two wrongs can make a right. We're just doing what we feeling right now. So what the hell? Why you hanging on the rooftop by yourself? Always waiting for the one, but I got news for you. I'm the best that you can get, so what the hell? Yeah, what the hell? Are you waiting so for what the hell? So what the hell? Why you hanging on the rooftop by yourself? Always waiting for the one, but I got news for you. I'm the best that you can get, so what the hell? Yeah, what the hell? So what the hell?
And welcome back in. We are back with the interview of our winning side. We have Nix from Team Exotic. Nix, tell us a bit how you felt it and yeah, overall the after this win.
Right, so started off a little dodgy. We haven't
Yeah.
played quite a while because I was on holiday for like 5 days and I only just got back. And I was also using weird sense, so after I fixed that, everything else went pretty smooth, I think.
Yeah, I mean, it seems like Epsilon had figured out a formula in the first few games, but afterward it was just complete domination, and I really saw the adaptation here and there. How were the comms after the first few games?
I think I did a pretty good goal time. After that,
Were you caught by surprise for by Epsilon and their initiative?
yeah. So obviously, not gonna underestimate them, but they are the most in the league. But they came out swinging, and kind of shows because they took the game off us.
Yeah. So, quickly, you've played them now for a few matches. What of the players did stand out most to you there?
I'd say Hurricane probably the most. I think his name's Hurricane. I'm not sure. But he's pretty solid. He seems like the most dangerous when I play against him.
Interesting.
Yeah, well, actually, it surprises me a bit because we saw, at least from the broadcast side, we always see Akuma or yeah, mainly Akuma in like threatening positions, and yeah, it actually caught me a surprise, but that's good to know. Next, it's
Then
just
again, Yuri was a bit of a silent force. He was everywhere. You doesn't see him take many shots, but he did like play well overall the field. So I mean, it was a bit of a surprise to us, but I do see why. On your side, what are things that you think you could do better for the next games that you are going to play next week, to sort of keep this lead that you've got going right now?
Well, I think we've always had a problem with kind of starting games slow, so I think we'll try and focus on that in scrims. Because some of these all the teams here are pretty good. So they could take us by surprise. So we need to make sure that we're not like giving up like any breathing room.
and do you think someone can win against you after this six in a row victory?
Nah, gun 10 up.
Yes, I like that confidence.
I
Let's
was going to say
go.
that's what we like to hear.
Yeah, that's what we like to hear. But yeah, thank you then, Nix, for your time and for that insight. We are going to go on another small break for preparing the next match. It's going to be Vipers versus EVIT Esports. Thank you, Nix, again for coming in, and we are back in a few minutes.
Alright, cheers guys.
And
Welcome
we
back.
are back. Yes. All yours, Yota. All yours. No. I see you with all the energy. You got this.
I'll be with all the energy. Well, welcome back, everybody. I hope you got your popcorn. I hope you got your crisps. And I hope you are ready for, once again, a beautiful match here. We got EBIT Esports up against IPL Vipers. Two very strong teams and equally matched up, I would say. If I've seen some of the scores there from the previous games, and they are very evenly matched up. So I'm definitely looking forward to a beautiful game here. And Luca, what are your predictions so far on this upcoming match here?
Well, if you were here last week in the chat, you remember the podcast. I said that EBIT was the team to watch out. So for me, the prediction on this match, even though it's quite even and both teams are quite strong, I think EBIT is gonna take it in the end. They are that kind of team that also has a slow start like Exotic, but once they gain a bit of momentum and they make the right adaptations, they are the better team.
Interesting. Well, with that being said, I'm definitely looking forward to the match, and I've heard only good things for EBIT. Let's see if everybody is ready, and hopefully we can hop into this second beautiful bout of the night. The people are spawning in? No. All right, we are still waiting.
They're a bit shy though, so just give them a little bit of time. But yeah, we are going to have then a best of 5 between Vipers and EBIT. Last time around, I don't remember if Vipers took it in the end. Let me check this out. So, Vipers versus EBIT, they faced on week number 2, but it was only a best of 3 back then, and Vipers won a 2-1. And on the last match, it was so evenly that it took us to overtime, so anyone could have won that game. And now they're gonna face again then on week number 6, and I think EBIT is ready. I think these guys can take it. We shall see then if Vipers has what it takes to ruin my prediction and to say, oh yeah, the caster curse is still living inside me. But game number 1 is underway, Yota.
Yes, definitely. Carsticers, something we are all too familiar with. So far, everybody is switching in and out. We're just gonna wait. And obviously, it's gonna be a very strong matchup here. Now, definitely one of the players to look out for, Shuvs, on the Vipers side there. Shuvs, very strong player. As we are off to the kickoff right now. That was a quick little start there. All of a sudden, now Nowak on against Luce. Nowak tries to reach. Now Shuvs going up. Shuvs, as I just said it, that he was a force to reckon with, somebody to watch out for. He proves it in the first 10 seconds by slotting a beautiful shot there. Up there with a little pinch even. Up against Classified there. Very well played there. First 10 seconds. Off to the second kickoff already. Now, hopefully, this is a good sign for this matchup that we're going to have a good bout here. As Wilkos tries to put it on there. Luce now with the quick defense there. Pressure is up, but Noah gets it over onto Luce. Luce with the shot. Wilkos doesn't try and reach, but it was crossbar down. Shuvs with the double attempt. Can't reach it. Noah, Wilkos once again. What a man.
It's going back and forth, and so far Vipers has been on the great footing, on a great offense, but so far the defense holds on to this second goal that is not arriving in the end. Demo for Nowak finding Bram. Shoops is gonna take it on the other way around. This is Wilkos with the pass to no one because no one was there for the shot. No one with a great clear looking for Luce. This is Shoops now. Shoops looking for the double tap, but sadly he landed so badly on the wave dash shot. Saved by 12 Bram. Classified now, looking to take the ball up into the offensive side. Couldn't find Shoops now. Shoops clearing the ball away with so much calm. Oh no, that 50 going in favor of Vipers. He's gonna find Luce, and that's a 2-0 advantage for Icon Vipers that so far has been the ones dominating these first few minutes.
Honestly, what a beautiful little pinch there with Bram and Shoes there off that sidewall. And earlier on, also that quick little wall dash attempt to reach Shoes, but Shoes was just quicker. Shoes definitely showing here that he's a strong player on the field, and Nowak and Luce are on the grind with him right there. Now, quick little demo from Wilkes on Nowak. Now, this is giving him a little bit of space here up in Viper territory. Will the snake get bitten? No, Shoes puts it onto the side real quick there. Tries to get a touch there. Doesn't quite reach. Bram now on that ball, but Luce is there. Luce misses. Wilkos trying to see what he can do there. Nowak doesn't seem any danger in there, and he tries to clear it there. Luce now onto Classified. Bram in that corner. Nowak quick to read it there though. Honestly, so far the pressure has been immense, and I don't know about you, but I am loving this first game already.
Oh yeah, so far Vipers has been great, and it's Ibit that is looking like history is repeating itself on these weeks. They are starting slow in the first few minutes. Now they need to step up. They need the answer. They need a response to this aggression from Vipers. Classified trying to take that ball up. Shoops in the midfield with the 50. Bram now looking for the ball high up. Luce is gonna take it, and he has a shot, and he has maybe an opportunity, but the defense was there to stop that ball from entering the net. Wilkos could not clear the ball up high. Luce plays it with Shoops, who gives it back, and that's a great goal. What a great play from both teammates from Vipers. Great pass and give back.
Yeah,
That was the word that I was looking for. The give back to his teammate, and this is a 3-0 advantage for Vipers. Vipers dominating this first game.
Yeah, definitely. That was a beautiful shot there, all the way off from Nowak onto Shoes, and Shoes off that team. Luce, what just happened? Luce is just casually taking it off Wilkos, and Luce got a pinch there, and that's just in.
Unfortunate. That's a fortunate goal. It happens.
Unfortunate. It happens, but definitely
right?
interesting.
Yeah. And sadly for Evid, this is looking like this first game is not theirs at all. And so far, Vipers looking like they are so calm in this game number 1. With 1:50 remaining, they have 4-goal advantage. This is Bram looking for the shot. Luce is there for the defense. Ball up high. Nowak is gonna reach that ball. Shot doesn't have enough power. Bram trying to control the ball in the midfield. Who's gonna take it? This is Wilkos with the pass, looking for his teammate. There was Juice to stop that ball. Classified looking for the double tap, quite high. Nowak was there to stop that ball from going in, and this is Luce with a great pass to Shoops. Oh, Shoops misses the ball, and that was the 5th goal looming in the horizon, but in the end couldn't find the shot in the net. 1:50 remaining then. So far, Evid does not have an answer.
Yeah, definitely. That was definitely a shot on the horizon, but one of the dangers of luring into that horizon is that the sun is at its peak brightness and you can get blinded, and it looks like Shoes got a little bit blinded there as he overshot that pass attempt. Now, Classified with a bit more pressure here. Wilkos also missing there. Quite interesting to see. It is, as we said in the previous matchup as well, at this pace, sometimes it's hard if somebody misreads it to regain that control. Now, Wilkos seems to be a little bit nervous here with that ball, as his teammates have to cover up for him quite a few times there. Right now, 30 seconds left, and it is just all Vipers at the moment. Vipers is looking so gracious. They are looking so calm as they save and shoot and pass. And it's definitely right now looking that Vipers is going to take away that first game, unless something really weird happens here. That is the first match done with 10 seconds left on the clock.
10 seconds then. Yeah, a miracle has to happen. They have to hack the game or something, because this is done for in this game number 1. And if it was any doubt, there we have the 5th goal for Vipers. And yeah, if it just have to say, well, we just switched the page. We are on to the game number 2, and we tried to switch it up there because this was all Vipers all around. And yeah, if it has been always starting slow, but this is just pure domination from Vipers on this game number 1.
Yeah, definitely. They are still keeping it up, by the way. They are. I thought that last shot was the nail in the coffin, but they are still trying to get one more in here. S Game 1 progresses into a self-made overtime at 0-0 seconds. Both teams not giving up. But that is the sign. That is the final touch as IKRN Vipers takes away the win there. Luce with yet again another beautiful hostage there that you see shown of in the little pre-matchup there. Beautiful first game here. Honestly, very strong from Vipers. And I can't lie, if they keep it up like this, then it's definitely going to be a down and dusted for the EBIT Esports. But you did mention they have a very slow start, and I am looking forward to seeing them catch up the pace a little bit and hopefully bringing back game 2 to a 1-1 maybe.
Yeah, I still think that they looked like they were sleeping or something, or Wilkos was just all over the place, and I think Vipers was just taking advantage of every situation, and the defense was not finding the mark. The positioning was not there. They were still in boost, too much pressure on the defensive side, and yeah, although this is only game number 1, it's looking worrying for EVIT side. They really need to go back to the table to see what they can change coming into this game number 2.
Yeah, and I hope they had some good comms there in those 60 seconds as we are now off to the second game, and hopefully they make some strategic beautiful viewers, strategic changes as they are definitely going to need to tune up the heat a little bit in the second game. Let's see how it plays out.
Well, 5 minutes then that are ticking down on this game number 2. Let's see if EVIT can answer, and answer they will. Wilkos is looking for the first goal and he's gonna take it. 1-0 advantage for EVIT off the kickoff. He finds the shot that he needed to get past the defense that was just getting into position off the kickoff. The first 5 seconds are looking completely different.
Yeah, definitely. I think Wilkos was secretly listening in on the stream and heard us talk a little bit of smack about him there. As he's like, listen here, you casters. I've got this. Look at me. And in 5 seconds, he proved himself right there. Right now, very dangerous, though, for EBIT there. IKRN putting up the heat straight up here with Shoofs saying, no, Wilkos. Stay back where you belong. I'm putting it in right here, tying it up once again. Beautiful pressure there.
Yeah, great shot from Shoofs as well, keeping the composure to shoot that open net without missing. And this is a tight game. Then an equalizer in this first 30 seconds, and both teams find the success of the kickoff. Shoofs is gonna find another shot, and that's a goal that it's just happens so many times with EVIT. They just don't find a good position of the kickoff, and they have traded goals of the kickoff now. We only just 30 seconds that have gone by. We have 3 goals. Goal advantage.
Honestly, what a 30 seconds it have been, yeah. Vipers have definitely been showing off that they can do some damage here. Noak now trying to reach somebody there on that 50, but the pressure is up. Now, Wilkos playing a little bit better there now, carrying his team with that 1 goal and the touches he got there. So Classified and Bram definitely need to step it up a little bit as well here if they want to make this happen up against the Vipers. Because the Vipers are ready to bite, but right now, EBIT putting up the pressure, as I said it.
Oh, he was so close to finding the ready day Classified, but oh, that's a great breakaway. Luce taking control of the ball and making 2 people out, and that's a great pass, but Classified was there, and the defense that came in clutch in the last seconds to stop that first goal from Vipers. Bram now off the ball, looking for the pass. There was Shoofs to cover it. Classified trying to take the ball up. No one was there to make the cut. Oh no, Bram did not see Novak was just landing there. Almost Vipers taking the first goal, then another opportunity missed. Wilkos looking for the pass. There was Classified. Oh no! And Novak on his own net did not find the clear, and the ball just bouncing off his car, and that's unfortunate. The ball hitting the post and in, and yeah, unlucky totally for Novak, and that's a tied game.
Yeah, definitely. That must be devastating on Noah there. If he had a little bit more speed there, but it was a very awkward position. So right now, oh my days, Even is popping off. They are keeping the pressure up. No time to analyze anything here, as the pressure is just immense. Vipers backed into a corner, trying to desperately bite, put some venom into Ebit, but no, it's not looking bright right now. Classified, reaching Wilkos. Wilkos trying for the shot now. Bram finishing it off. It is still up. Bram, what a shot.
He was not going in. The ball was asking for permission. Bram finding the shot off the backboard and in finally of the crossbar. And yeah, this is what I was talking about. Even on this game number 2, a completely different event. And now they seem fired up. They are trying to look for the opportunity to break the defense and finding the passes to his own teammates. Now they have the lead. They have to try to defend it.
Yeah, definitely. So far, Ebit has definitely turned up that heat. And it is interesting to see that first game compared to right now. Totally different players. And especially Wilkos there. Wilkos has been turning it up. And it seemed like that was the link they were missing so far in this first game into the second game. Because right now, the pressure is completely shifted from Vipers onto Ebit. Right now, though, Shuf's trying to keep his composure here as he slots the third goal in there for his team. Shuf's definitely a force to be reckoned with on this field today, as Luce and Nowak are more on that defensive side. Shuf's is definitely here to show off that he is a striker tonight.
Yeah, and great shot from Shoes finding the opening, but it was his teammate that set him up for that shot, and this is a tight game as well. Another equalizer. Luce trying to clear the ball up high. There was no whack, looking for the redirect. The ball is wide. Luce was trying to keep the pressure. Bram is gonna clear the ball away. Classified with the shot. It was an open net momentarily, but the shot is going wide. Great demo from Bram, looking for the pass to Wilkos. Wilkos couldn't control the ball. Double commit from Vipers. Now Bram is gonna take ball possession. Finally losing it against Nowak. Classified in the midfield. Luce is here to try to control the ball. Classified now with the boost, trying to clear the ball away. Luce was there to dunk it away, and now Nowak with the pass to Shufs. Shufs could not shoot it in, and Wilkos is gonna clear the ball away. 1 minute and 15 remaining, and so far we have a tie game. As I said, the curse is strikes again. Classified finding the double tap for the 4th goal, and they are in the advantage then on the lead for Ebit side.
Ebit's definitely popping off here in the second game, completely changing the pace. Now with 1 minute 12 left on that clock, Vipers are going to have to get a little bit creative here, and it looks like they are trying for that. Right now, Shuf's tried to shot, didn't quite reach there. Teammate tried to catch up for it, but no. Now Shuf's on that ball once again. This is a dangerous position. Shuf's on that ball. That's an interesting touch there from Wilkos. He clears it. Nowak. Now onto Bram. Bram, the pressure is up on Ebit's side. Vipers with 40 seconds on that clock. Definitely do need to change up the pace a little bit here. But yeah, definitely a very strong game so far from Ebit. Now Luce. Lots of pressure there now. We are finally seeing the pressure that we've been calling out for. Shuf's keeping it in their side. Luce. Classified takes it off. Shuf's in that corner. Very awkward to be in that corner. You don't want to be there with only 20 seconds on the clock. Now Classified off that backboard, tries to clear it onto Bram. Bram is a little bit awkward there. Luce. The pressure here is immense. My God, but finally, Ebit finds an opening here to get it back to Viper's side. And now Classified with that touch. 8 seconds left. It looks like it's done for the second match, but miracles do happen. Shuf, Luce, Bram, and that is it for the second match.
He was so close to finding the shot. Shoots the pre-flip that in the end did not connect, and Ebit has the the advantage in the end in the last few seconds, and that's all it takes for the final victory then. And we are tied in the series, and this is the series that we wanted to see, a series where not one team is dominating and we have such an evenly matched series so far. It seems like they have woken up finally.
Yeah, definitely. And as you said, this is what you do want to see because you know everybody loves a good hero story, and it's all nice fun and games if one team completely dominates, but this close, intense pressure from both teams, and basically everybody was sitting at the edge of their seat there in the last final seconds as the pressure both on Ebit's and Viper's side was all the way up. That's what you want to see, and that's what we're here for tonight. And I hope we may continue that as we go into the third game, currently tied in this series with a 1-1 going into the third game.
Yeah, and for so far, this is what we have seen from Evit side, and also as well Vipers. Vipers have been uh, managing the pace, trying to control the ball as much as possible, and on the other side is we have an Evit that started so slow, and then all of a sudden they are this big team, and they are taking it up and looking for the offensive plays. They're making good progress, and yeah, I think they just have to keep going ahead and trying to find the victory that they need. Both teams are evenly matched, and both teams as well have almost the same amount of points and differential in the standings.
Yeah, definitely. It is definitely a close matchup so far. Quickly looking in chat, I see some subs going on there. I see Toxic with a sub, that's a W. I see some other people really enjoying the game, and let's hope we can keep that entertainment and that action up in this third game. Right now, looking very close, very even. Lots of far balls here, lots of boomers back and forth as we're into that third game, which is interesting to see. Pressure is there, but it's not as intense as we saw in that second game so far. 1 minute down on the clock, and now Nowak finally getting a touch in there. Shooves with a shot attempt, and Wilkos. Is that just it? No, that is barely off there from Wilkos, but Wilkos is not done yet. Trying to reach Bram. Bram off that side wall now. Bram, once again, keeping the pressure up. Nowak reads it though. Classified, almost there, but didn't quite touch it. Nowak, loose. Honestly, so far this third game has been a lot more even in terms of back and forth, and the pressure is there, but it looks like these players are playing a little bit more methodically here as we are in the third game. I don't know about you, but I'm liking what I'm seeing so far.
Oh yeah, so far it's been great. Both teams had opportunities, both teams had shots, and they are putting pressure on each other. Now Vipers looking for the backboard. Wilkos is gonna clear the ball away so hard. That Classified now has a chance to center the ball. Did not find the pass that they wanted, and now Classified looking for Bram. Bram with the ball up high. That's a great touch in the middle. Classified did not reach in time with the reflip there. Luce now looking for Shooves. Shooves did not find the shot. No one was bumping his own teammate, trying to find the ball, and now the counter attack comes in from Evit. Maybe they can find them in a bad position, but so far they didn't have enough boost in the tank to make a play happen. 2 minutes and 40 remaining and no goal so far.
Yeah, definitely. It's just a lot of back and forth here in the third game, and it is just big, wide balls. And as I say that, oh my days, no. Viper's about to pop off there, but didn't quite finish it off. Now Bram with that touch. Shooves now on that ball. And now we've seen Shooves pull off some magic before off that corner, but there's nobody to follow up there. And Bram even put in a cheeky little demo there as the pressure is now more so up from Vipers. But once again, very wide open balls, lots of boomers, and a lot less of the team plays, a lot less reach here in this third game. And I think it might also be a bit of fatigue or something else, but definitely both teams are struggling to find each other, and both teams are struggling to keep possession of that ball at the moment.
I think they are both trying to come up with new things to to upset the balance, but so far it has been so evenly matched that no team can break the defense, and that ball so shy of the back of the net in this game number 3. Wilkos is taking that ball up high. This is Classified looking for the touch, did not find the shot, but there was Wilkos, and no, it's wide, it hits the post and it's out. 12 with another attempt looking for the pass. That's a double commit for the Vipers inside, and Classified coming clutch from so far away and still finding the shot that he wanted. 100 kilometers per hour for the first goal. Then of this game number 3 with 1 minute and 12 remaining on the clock.
Yeah, definitely. Classified was coming all the way from a different continent, went through the borders, but got his passport ready for that shot. Because, oh my days, he came from across the field for that. That was beautiful. Now, finally, a bit of a change of pace here, as the first goal, 4 minutes in, has been made. And EBIT is definitely looking strong here to take away that third game right now. They've got a lot of points racked up, they've got a lot of shots racked up, and overall their team play is looking solid right here. So, oh, I was going to say, is that Castus Curse doing its finest? But no, beautiful save there. Luce didn't quite reach that. Now Noah on that ball. Pressure is still up for the Vipers. It's still 40 seconds remaining. Anything can happen still with only a 1-goal lead. And anything might just happen there. No! That was a miss from Shoes. That would have been the tire up there. That would have been the one that they needed, but no.
The equalizer that is still not arriving for Vipers, and there's only a few seconds remaining on the clock. It needs to come in now. Wilkos with a missed touch. Classified is gonna control the ball to his own backboard. That's a great pinch to clear that ball away, but there was no one. Classified now clearing the ball into the corner. Viper has one more shot at this. They need to make it right. He only has 16 of boost Luce, and he's proud to put it on the floor, and that's another victory for EV side. They are a match point on this series, 2-1 against Vipers.
Yeah, beautiful game there. EBIT definitely showing as what is going on there. Oh, interesting.
Oh, what? We're back.
Okay, we are back. Okay, my eye just for those of you who haven't noticed, I'm a very hyper guy, and if my eye catches something, I will comment on that. But right now, beautiful third game there. EBIT only with 1 goal compared to all the goals that we've seen in the previous matches, but they did take the win there. Beautiful plays on both sides of the field. Both Vipers and EBIT have shown off that they are very capable players here tonight, but only one can take away that third game, and it was EBIT with a quick little 1 goal there that we didn't see coming there from all the way from Classified, coming from across the field. And that's all they needed really here, Luce.
Yeah, I think that's all they really need in this matchup. And if I think this can play right into EBIT's hands, because if they just play defense, they have been quite strong on defense of these last 2 games. So I think they are comfortable with this and trying to not overextend and find the goal in the end. That's all they need. But Vipers, I think they're going to change it up now. I think they are going to try to put as much pressure as they can. They're going to try to force this game number 5, especially because so far from what we have seen and what we have heard from them has been that their mental has been super strong. So I don't think this lose is going to affect them that much, and they're going to try their hardest to go for a game number 5. But we shall see them if they can manage, because EBIT has been mounting up. Now they are not making so many mistakes. They are trying to control the ball a bit more. So I'm liking what I see, and so far my prediction has been correct. They are on match point then, and the Vipers really need to change up a bit to make the victory here.
Yeah, definitely. So far, very strong contenders on both sides for the win tonight. And Vipers do have to change up the pace just a little bit if they still want to get a shot at taking it home tonight. It is indeed a best of 5 for Kristen. For whoever commented that just now. It's a best of 5. Classified! Taking away the first goal here. Back into custom mode as we get Classified, putting it past Noah, putting it past Shoes, and putting it past Luce as if it's nothing. This man just outplayed all 3 players on the opposing team, and he didn't even yawn at it. He was like, oh, this is just a regular Sunday afternoon for me.
Oh yeah, great control from Classified on a 1-man army that find the first goal. Then Luce now trying to clear the ball away. They are struggling, Vipers on the defense on the first minute of the game. 12 Ram did not find the shot that he wanted. Wilkos trying to keep ball possession, but now Luce is gonna take it on the air. Oh, watch out, and that hits the post, and it's no one that is going to find the equalizer. The shot was there, and Luce finding the touch that he needed. 12 Ram was just waiting so much. Too much patience bites back at him, and this is a tight game.
Yeah, definitely. One of the things that you don't want to do with a Viper lurking around is giving it too much space and giving it too much time on your side of the field. Because they will bite, and they are a very sharp class tonight, as they are showing off right here in this 4th game that they are definitely not out yet. Right now, lots of pressure on both sides of the field. Bram trying to reach that goal there, but Shoofs is quick to react there. Shoofs now can't quite reach that touch of classifying, but it's no matter because possession is still in Viper's hands here. Luce now. Luce tries to get it past other defenders there. Shoes with Nowak with a quick demo on classified there. Now shoots up in the air to reach it. Wilkos. What a save from Wilkos. Now onto Bram, who clears it into that corner, but Luce is not ready to give up that possession just yet. Now Shoes. Pressure is up from the Vipers, and that's what they need here in this 4th game if they want to bring it home. Nowak going up in the air. Luce there, unclassified, quite awkwardly on that back wall. Shoes trying to reach there, but no. Bram once again. Bram is a one-man army tonight on the saves here, but Shoes.
Oh, this is just falling apart for me with on the defensive side. Wilkos just never ready to challenge the ball, and then in the end just leaving the shot wide. And even though all of Ibid was there on defense, they just let the net open. Wilkos just too undecisive there to go for the ball. I think he just needed to jump at least once, and this is a 2-1 goal lead then for Vipers. They come back after the initial hit, the initial goal from Ibid's side. Luce with the ball, looking for the double tap. He's there for the shot, and Wilkos with another save. 12 Ram in the air, trying to clear the ball away, couldn't against no one. Oh, with double tap. Oh, we hit the post. That was so close to going in as well. Classified, finally clearing the ball away with 12 Ram. 12 Ram looking for the 50. Nowak is gonna win that. Luce in the midfield could not reach that ball away. 2 minutes and 40 remaining, and so far Vipers has changed up a few things and has found the ball possession and the offensive side.
Yeah, definitely. The Vipers are turning the game around a little bit here. And that's what they needed. They needed this. They needed those passes. They needed that gameplay in between players. They needed to get a little bit consistent altogether. And they've definitely shown us here that they can do that, as they are currently in the lead and the pressure is still up on their side. They are definitely trying to get a bigger lead here. Classified now trying to clear that ball, but Luce is on that ball. Luce definitely in this game not as many points as you would expect, but he has definitely been one of the better players on the field right now. Definitely not to be underestimated, and that's one of the things I like about Rocket League. Points don't always say anything. You can get one good touch in and that can change the whole pace of the game, and Luce is one of those players that proves that here tonight. Nowak now off that side. Can't really reach anyone as Bram is there. Wilkos with a cheeky demo there on Luce. And Classified now going for a double attempt there, but Shoofs quickly reads it. Shoofs up in the air right now. Nowak might receive that if Wilkos is not there. Yes, Nowak onto Bram. Bram gets a little bit of an awkward touch there, but Classified is ready to receive. Luce now. Shoofs. What an attempt there. That would have been beautiful.
Oh, shoot, I don't know how Shoot was ready for that, and that's a great counter-attack in the end. Luce finding the shot, and this is a 3-1, 2 goals lead. Shoot finding a great pass to Luce, and nothing to do for Bram that was all alone in defense. And yeah, I'm still surprised that Shoot managed to make the defense on that ball after Classified touched it onto the ground. That was so hard to predict, and with a 1 minute remaining, we may have a game number 5 in this series. Wilkos up the wall looking for his teammates. That's a pass to Bram. There was Luce. Nowak trying to take it away, but just struggling in that corner. Classified now with the ball, looking for the pass to Wilkos. Wilkos to Classified. Classified with the shot. No one was there to block it out. Again, Wilkos looking for another opportunity. The center was no one to be found. Classified with the shot, but blocked. And now, great pass from Shoofs to Nowak. Nowak with another shot. Couldn't find it. Shoofs in the end. Looking for the shot, but there was Bram to receive the ball. Last 30 seconds remaining. Last few pushes. Last few opportunities for Ibid to come back.
Yes, as you said, the last few opportunities are here, and just like in the previous game, the pressure is just immense in the last minute here. 13 seconds left on that clock, And so far, it looks like, unless a miracle happens here, that we will have the 5th game. And that, oh my, no, Shooves! Shooves, what is he doing?
I think he just wanted to clear the ball away with the press flip. He just didn't have enough boost, and in the end, he slots it in himself. This is a 3-2 now. With 5 seconds remaining, we may have another chance for Ibit's side to try to find the equalizer from the kick of Bram. Looking for Classified in the wall. He has boost with the pass to Bram. Bram again with the shot. Oh, he hits the crossbar now. And we have game number 5 then from Viper's win. And oh, that was so close to Bram scoring there, but it hits the crossbar in the end.
I was
Just
gonna
one
say,
goal.
yeah,
in
we
the
were
end.
about to witness history there, but no,
Ah.
unfortunately, that was not the
That
way
was
this was supposed to go.
that was a
Yeah.
this is Rocket League moment, you know.
This
Oh,
is Rocket League, yes.
we were so close to greatness.
But
But
hey,
yeah, we are going to Champions Field, at least.
yeah, I was gonna say Champions Field, beautiful map here to end off this best of 5 series. And you can say what you want, but this is what we were here for tonight. This is what we like to see all the way to the very last match. It is tied. Both teams are fired up, and really, it could be anyone's game. The Vipers, they are very aggressive, but they are lacking every once in a while in those team plays. And Ebit just profits off of that, and they are equally strong here, but they are also equally lacking. So I'm very curious to see which one of these teams has the most endurance, because I think it's going to come down to endurance. I think it's going to come down to that mentality in the end here in the final game, as we are waiting for the players to do Wilkos want to do timeout. Okay, it looks like we are maybe going to have a timeout.
I have no clue of how timeouts work here, so we are gonna leave it to the admin side, and we shall see. But yeah, going back to this game number 4, I think Vipers look so solid in the end, but as the time reached its peak, it was Ibit's side that was always attacking and always pressuring and looking for the opportunity, so they have to really watch out for that. It seems that Chris
It looks like the Vipers are ready.
It's ignoring the question.
Yeah, Chris is
Yeah.
just like, you know what? Okay, okay, go. Okay, no, Wilco says they are as well. So whatever was going on, it has been fixed. I don't know if anything went wrong or if they just needed a quick bathroom break. I don't know. But whatever happened, it is done. And we are ready to go into the final game of tonight. And let's see if we can get the spectacle that we are expecting here.
5 minutes are underway then for the last game of this series and of the night as well. It's Vipers versus Ibit, trying to play it out for the second spot of the standings. Classified, clearing the ball away. He has no boost and has to leave it for Bram. Bram could not win against Luce, and Luce now may have ball possession. Wilkos did not make contact as well, and that's a demo, and that's a shot, but no one put it wide. It hits the crossbar and out, trying to keep ball possession, but he has 0 boost. Now Wilkos taking that ball out. Ball in the corner. Who's gonna take it? It's Luce. Luce trying to clear that ball away, and that's a great shot. Oh no, no one was there, but Classified was just coming back in a good position to make the save. Nowak trying to read the ball off the seal.
Oh my days!
No, what? That save just super lucky. Sometimes you are unlucky, sometimes it's unfortunate, and sometimes it's you were there in the great moment and the great time for yourself for that position. But so far, no goals in this first minute of the game. Wilkos is gonna make a save. Great shot from Vipers, but so far they cannot break that defense.
Yeah, definitely 1 minute down on that timer, but already 5 beautiful, 6 beautiful shot attempts here, but still no goal. Oh my days, the pressure, the shots, and the unluckiness for the Vipers here, and also the defense here on Ebit's side. A beautiful first minute and a half here. Over 6 shots in already for the Vipers, and they are definitely ready to try and take this home tonight, as they are on the offensive, but now onto the defensive with Bram with a double demo here. Classified, trying to reach somebody there. Wilkos reaches it. What a pinch! What a pinch! Shooves ready for it with the counter there, and it's in! Off that pinch, what a shot!
That's just sometimes you're fortunate, sometimes you're not, and that's just so unlucky. And I, in the replay, when you see that Tolfram may have made contact with the ball, but the ball was just like, nope, I'm going in. This is a 1-goal lead then for Vipers that with these results are just solidifying their second spot on this league. Besides Exotic, this is Classified looking for Wilkos. Wilkos with the ball, looking for the pass in the middle. Luce is gonna take it up. This is Shoops. Shoops with the control of the ball, trying to clear the ball away. Classified now. Left it for Wilkos. Wilkos looking for a shot. Double commit from Vipers, but the ball is clear all the way to the other side of the field. So far, Ibit is not finding the offense that they need to break that defense from Vipers.
Yeah, no, definitely. Right now, Ebert is struggling to find opportunities here. Now, they do have a few shots in here and there, and on Wilkos. Wilkos is definitely showing off to be a strong player here tonight. Unexpectedly, after that first match, because I was worried there that Wilkos might lack a little bit, but he's definitely showing off that he deserves to be here on this field going into this fifth match. But Ebert just can't seem to find the opportunities. They've got over 5 saves, and Vipers, they've just got an immense amount of shots in already. And so far, it is looking quite favourable here with 2 minutes for the Vipers. But it could be anyone's game, honestly. It's a 1-goal lead, and a lot can happen in 2 minutes. And all they need is that quick change of pace here. And they might be able to pull it off. As you said, they are late bloomers, and late blooming is what they need here to actually pull away and hopefully maybe secure a win. So far, now Wilkos onto Bram. Bram can't quite reach it, but he is up in that corner. Shoofs, quick to read though. Shoofs is all over the field here in this fifth game.
Oh yeah, he's trying to help his teammate out and trying to be there for the defensive side, especially now. Bram trying to control the ball. Classify was behind him, looking to support. Wilkos looking for the shot. Ball is high. That's a double commit from Vipers, and this could be a chance. Classify with the pass, and there is the shot. We have an equalizer. We have a tight game. Great offensive pressure from even side and Vipers. The double commit that just makes them be in such a bad position to defend that we are in a tight game.
Yeah, definitely. Both had the right ID there, and honestly, if either of them reached the ball instead of both, it would have been a great clear there. But oh my, they shoved! No time to recap on that on that play just now, because Shoofs is just showing off right here that although he may have been a part of that overcommit here, he's still a formidable player as he puts in the second goal for Vipers, giving them back that 1-goal lead within 5 seconds of being tied.
Oh yeah, and you have to feel for Evid's side because that's just a kickoff goal, and you are just maybe just celebrating the great play from the first goal from your side, and all of a sudden you're already looking like, oh, I have to do all of that again. But this is Rocket League, this is how it is, and you have to be more attentive, especially on the kickoff, because we have seen so many goals from kickoffs already from Vipers. This is Luce in the last 30 seconds remaining of the clock, looking for the pass to Shoops to the net, just wide. Novak is here to keep up the pressure. The pass is there. Luce is gonna take it in. Great shot, great showing from Vipers, and Vipers are looking like they are gonna win this series. Great pass from Novak. Luce was there, and the defense could not clear the ball away in time.
Yeah, no, there was nothing they could have done there, and Luce, honestly, has been putting up the pressure here. Luce, overall, one of the more supportive players, now putting in what looks like to be the final nil on that coffin for tonight, as the Vipers are now in a strong lead with only 10 seconds left on the clock. But Wilkos is not ready to give up there. Classified, now trying to reach here. 7 seconds left. 5, 4, Bram with the touch. Classified trying 2, 1, and that is it. What a beautiful game there. But the Vipers did take it away, showing that they are worthy of that second spot in the roster for this league. Definitely very, very well deserved. Bram here in chat with a rematch. No, beautiful gameplay so far. Honestly, well-deserved win there for Vipers. Shoofs, very, very hard there on the offense. Luce, overall, very good in support. And Nowak, just a god on defense there tonight. It has been an incredible series here, Luce.
Oh yeah, great series from the start to finish. We saw on the first game a Vipers that was dominated, and we thought, oh, this is going to be just a quick series, a quick 3-0 if it brought it back. And sadly for them, it's all for nothing in the end because Vipers takes the win in a free to score in the end. They find the offense that they needed. They find also the defensive side because on this game, Evid also had a lot of shots, but the defense held strong and solid to their opposing offense. And great showing them from Vipers. I thought that Evid could take this series, but it's Vipers then in the end who wins and is on the top two standings now, besides
Definitely.
Exotic with a 4-2 record this week. But yes, that was the last series of the night because we only have two per week now after TK Sport just retired from the league. On this week number 6, it was Team CEO who had the win by default, so that puts them on top of Team Epsilon, and Team Epsilon sadly they are finding themselves last on the bottom of the scoreboard, but we still have a few more weeks to go, so they can still regain even after showing uh I think that they did a great showing against Exotic in the end because Exotic is clearly the best team out there so far, and it was a great match, a great series, so evenly. So even if it was a 3-1 victory, so we still have a few more weeks to come. If you are there in the chat, just share the channel with a few friends. Come and watch us because this is what we need to keep this league up and make up maybe a second edition and have more teams play. And if you have friends, come around us and you can be the one playing next with us and have us beautiful caster cast you. So it could be a great privilege to have you here. But yeah, that's the end of week number 6. What do you think about it, Yoda?
Yeah, definitely. It has been a beautiful week here as we've got some very good contenders here for these games. Now, honestly, Epsilon, they might be last on the bracket right now in terms of score, but they were up against the top dogs and they definitely bit those top dogs in the arse a few times as they pulled it way closer as I expected there. So massive kudos to them for playing and massive kudos to them for staying till the end and giving it their all. But yeah, as we said, obviously Exotic has to be top of the leaderboard, and it is for a reason, as they are definitely very strong there. They are looking good in terms both as like performance from the players, but also in terms of ranks, in terms of overall everything. So definitely looking good at the moment for these teams. Now, obviously, quick to last week, maybe we didn't have a week of games then, but we did have a beautiful podcast. So if you are looking for some more context, some more some more content as well, do check that out as well in the meantime, as we've got some stuff lined up for you there. Now next week we are going to have some beautiful matches as well, so honestly, Luce, I'm just looking forward to more.
Yeah, we are gonna have a week number 7 with Evit Esports versus Epsilon. Both teams that lost are facing each other next week. And Team CEO is gonna play Vipers with Exotic, having the win against TK Esports by default. So yeah, you cannot miss it because they're going to be a great match of Team CEO. Today didn't play, but they have been showing up as well. So yeah, you cannot miss it. And week number 7 is coming up next Saturday. The same time. I think it's 8 p.m. CEST. Right. So, my excellent production. If you don't know, Doc Russ is there, sending us all of the data through the headphones. We are gonna have a small break as we go into the interview for the winning side. So don't go where, and we are back in a few minutes.
Yes, go grab yourself some popcorn as we are not done yet, and we will see you guys.
Well, we are back and welcome in. We have Luce with us for the interview. Welcome in, Luce, and talk us about how you felt on this excellent win in this game number 5.
Yeah, hello everyone. Nice to be here. So, should I talk about game 5?
No,
Or in
no, I
general?
mean in general, how was the feeling in general of the series?
Okay, I think we went to this like series prepared. I really think so. But our opponent really caught us off guard, to be honest. They played really well. They managed to find out our mistakes. They managed to counter us in like game 2 and game 3. And also we had like a lot of ongoing, you know.
Yeah, that was very that was a bit unfortunate there, but overall, very good performance regardless. Now, from the caster side, it felt like you were a bit the all over man. You were on the defense, you were on the offense, you were there to pass, you were there to catch up. How did you feel about yourself on the field today? Did you think you lived up to that? Did you think you could improve on some parts?
Yeah, I think I could improve, but like I tried my best. I tried like to be all around, because like we have like 2 different, play style. We have like Adam, who's like offensive, only offensive, and we have Noak like who's passing and do a lot of plays. So like I need like to take my time and like find out what should I do to help them out. And yeah.
What changed? What was the talk on your team after the game 3 loss that you think made you win number 4 and number 5?
We actually didn't like talk any tactics. We just knew like we can beat them. It just like we need like to be more consistent. Yeah, we didn't have like any talks or anything. Didn't have any tactic to counter them. But I'm gonna give it to them. I'm gonna give it to them. They played great. They played way better than last time.
Oh yeah, I think it was such an uneven series. But also I felt that they were having too many demos here and there. Were you pressured to make mistakes, or were you sometimes too comfortable and you feel that you were just overextended in your mistakes?
No, because sometimes their bumps are like that does nothing. So like you found out like one of them is like trying to demo without like a reason. He's like out of position to demo me. So like I say like it's whatever. Like I don't need like do anything more than normal.
Okay.
And they like didn't get anything from demos this series, but they had like a lot of good demos also.
Fair enough. Now, looking on to the future of your matches here, is there anything you'd like to see changed in future matches, or do you think if you keep up the gameplay like this, if you keep the same passion and the same energy you've got today, that you will keep grinding in those wins or not?
So you mean like our play style?
Yeah, overall, like if you the performance today, if you think you keep that up, will it be looking bright for the upcoming matches or?
No, to be honest, I think we should have swapped them. So like that's not our best performance. We had like the best plays today. We had like been consistent. We did like a lot of mistakes, positioningly and like not keeping the ball closer. So I think we got like get it together, and like I think we're gonna do better on next weeks. We're gonna find out what we did wrong this week.
You have Epsilon coming in next week. Do you think that they're an easy team, or do you think that you're gonna have trouble with them as well? Sorry,
no,
Team CEO.
No, is it
Team CEO?
Epsilon?
No, Team CEO.
Could you give me the roster? Any
Is
of them.
the Luis 2K or Kamikaze? I think it is.
Oh no, yeah. Yeah, we played them before. No, I don't think we have a problem with them. No, but we have like Epsilon. I think Team Epsilon.
Um,
They have a coma with them. I think and LJ.
yeah, that's on week 8. You have F Team Epsilon.
Oh yeah, I see. Yeah, I think we played them before and they beat us. I think that was a fluke. It wasn't like
Oh
we
yeah,
played. Yeah, because it was best of 3. I think it wasn't like the best
it was
format.
best of 3.
Yeah,
Yes.
so it wasn't like the best format to get like playing. And like I think we lost the first game, so it's like the team was stressed, so they didn't like play good. I think, but I think
Well,
if we're gonna have them next time, we're gonna beat them.
well, that's good to hear. And you are now second on the standing, so going in the future, I think you're quite secure. Even though you have a few teams here and there that are almost on equal footing. Um, on the playoff, who do you not want to face besides Exotic, of course, right?
Oh, I wanna face Exotic.
Oh, you want to face
I'm not
Exotic?
afraid.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I'm not afraid. I'm always like into playing good players.
All right.
But
So
other
so
than them, like you mean like a bad, they
no,
counter us.
who would you be afraid of or maybe wary of in the playoff side?
To be honest, none of them, not even Exotic.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I like the
I like the
confidence.
confidence. Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah, I mean,
you're fired up. I really like that. But we are gonna leave it here for tonight. Thank you for coming in, Luce, and
no,
giving
thank
us
you,
a
thank
few
you,
more
Luce.
insights on
Thank
Viper's
you, Yota.
side.
Yeah, thank you all.
Thank you.
Much love.
Yeah, good luck with next week, and hope to see you as well.
Yeah, bye.
Well, and that's gonna conclude the week number 6 of tonight. Thank you as well, Shota, for coming in. Shota, what do you think of the series so far? Even though you only have one weekend.
Yeah, the first week in, and honestly, what a way to come in there, Luce. It's been a beautiful performance tonight, and seeing these players taking it up in Rocket League up against each other is honestly one of the best things to spend your Saturday night. At least to me, it is, and it has honestly been an honor to have been on this panel and to have the honor to cast for the beautiful org for IKRN and to have you by my side there, Luce.
Yeah, I think it was fun to cast with you, and nice to meet you as well. Because even though nobody has to know, but yeah, we just know each other a few minutes ago. So thank you for coming in as well to all of our chat. Be sure to follow all of our socials, to be on the Discord for the current Power League. Sorry, and follow us on Twitter. That we are posting there when we are going live, as well as when we are uploading weekly highlights. So yeah, be sure to follow that as well. Be sure to follow my Twitter now as well. That is here down there. If you want to know a little bit more about me, and yeah, follow Yota as well. That has his Twitch there. And I don't know if you have any other social media that you want to shout out to.
Yeah, quickly, maybe. First of all, thank you to the org. Obviously, go follow all their socials. Go follow Luce as well. His tag is to hope I'm pointing the right way, but it's to that way or that way, one of two way. It is the other way, and that is perfectly fine. Thank you. We have Doc in our ears right here, and he is guiding me on if I'm on the wrong side or on the right side. So go follow that as well. And yeah, other than that, I've got a beautiful Twitch as well where I go live daily. So if you do like daily Rocket League content, aside from these beautiful matchups, of course, go give that a quick follow as well. And with that, I think we should also thank the beautiful people in the background here, Luce.
Oh yeah, shout out to Russ, to Doc Russ, that is always there working his ass off. Sorry for the bad word, but he's putting so much work out there for this to have this quality and yes, so that you can watch it in full resolution, full uh, everything, full HD on one link. Anyway, we are finishing up, wrapping it up for this week number 6. Thank you for joining in, and we will see you next Saturday. And now we are gonna see you a little bit earlier because they have just informed me that we are gonna be starting 30 minutes earlier to talk about what when up today actually. So yeah, we're gonna talk about the standings, the teams a bit, and give you a little bit of an introduction before the games of Saturday. So yeah, you cannot miss it and be there, and I'll be sure to give you a quick hiss from all the way from Argentina. We are closing now, and thank you, Yota, for joining. We are wrapping it up. Yeah. Thank you, guys, and we'll see you next Saturday.
Hey, what the hell? Why you hanging on the rooftop by yourself? I have an open invitation, but you're telling me go get lost. I don't wanna see your face. Yeah, what the hell? So why don't we stay out to the